My name's Carl Smith. I'm owner of a business called Van Monkey Limited. We're based in the West Midlands. We offer sales, lease and renting of commercial vehicles.
Hello, my name's Sian Hayward-Higgs and I'm a business finance specialist on the Investment Readiness Programme.
Carl was a perfect example of an established business that was exploring funding options. And as a consequence of coming to our two-day workshop, he identified that asset finance was actually going to be the funding option suitable for his growth.
We approached the Investment Readiness Programme mainly because the growth in the business was coming from our rental side. To obviously rent vehicles we needed to buy them, and to buy them we needed to finance vehicles, which meant we needed to access asset finance. Because of the way rental works for the business in terms of creating used stock, it was important to get a flexible asset finance solution which not all lenders offer.
And we were able to support them to understand what funding options are out there. Our masterclasses don't just talk about startup loans, we actually explore all types of funding options to help businesses grow.
Yeah, I mean the workshops first and foremost helped us decipher the different types of finance and what could be available to us and what may and may not work. The expertise from the team helped us sort of narrow down our focus into exactly what we needed. We managed to locate two particular funders and we've engaged with both of those for credit facilities now, which hopefully we'll use ongoing to grow the business. Yeah, so initially the credit facility is just over £500,000 for purchasing vehicles specifically. The type of finance we used is hire purchase on a variable rate, which allows us to exit those contracts early, which obviously helps us to churn the fleet, rental vehicle fleet quickly. It makes it very profitable for us because we're not paying penalty interest on the agreements when we exit them.
I think there's a perception out there that our programme is just for pre-starts and startups, but this is a perfect example of how we've actually been able to help an established business.
A big part of the growth will obviously come from recruitment and getting the right people in place, and we've already embarked on that. So at the moment we're recruiting for an operations manager. We've also just employed a marketing manager who will take control of our social media and also attend networking events. Yeah, I mean I'd certainly recommend the programme. The expertise first and foremost helps sort of decipher through all the noise. You know, finance is very, very complex, and if you haven't got an understanding of what's good and bad for the business, you can quickly waste a lot of time or even make a lot of expensive mistakes. So I'd certainly recommend from the expertise. But also we found that the energy in the room from the entrepreneurs just helps sort of give us a little bit of energy. You know, it's quite difficult owning and running a business, especially one that's growing, trying to take advantage of the opportunities in the market. So it was great to be in a room full of enthusiastic people.